I have a feeling that if somebody stood up and read Dr. King's speech to that crowd, they would not get applause.
On August 28, 1963, Dr. Martin Luther King awoke our nation's collective consciousness. His message, look at the content of a man's character, not the color of his skin. His dream is the American dream. Today, August 28, 2010, we stand here in this same hallowed ground with our heads held high and our hearts open. We all have the inalienable rights to live in a country with liberty and justice for all.
This will be the day when all the children be able to sing with new meaning. My country's here to be. Sweet land of liberty and be our sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrims cried. From every mountainside, let freedom ring, and if America is to be a great nation, this must become true.
And it's disturbing that he felt compelled to do something that Dr. King never had to do, which was to tell his followers to leave their signs and their guns at home.
So now how did he fight? Because there was a Malcolm X. In the same group, the same civil rights-minded people, came Malcolm X. He was violent at first. But who won? Martin Luther King. So here were his 6 principles of nonviolence. Nonviolence is not passive, but it requires courage. I'm telling you, work on your courage muscle. Nonviolence seeks reconciliation, not defeat of an adversary. Nonviolent action is directed at eliminating evil, not destroying the evildoer. That stops it from being personal. A willingness to accept suffering is necessary, but never to inflict it. A rejection of hatred, animosity, violence of the spirit, and a refusal to, I can't even read my own writing, and a refusal to commit physical violence. And then her last one, or his last one, she shared with me yesterday, faith that justice will prevail. Do you still believe that? I do, because I know that God is just. And I know this is God's land. I know this is God's Constitution. We've just perverted it. We've been asleep.
I think this guy's basically a hate monger, and I would agree with you that, you know, here's what's going on. I do agree with John. This is not an insignificant cultural thing. We can seriously examine it. What I see is these folks are kind of, and I don't mean this in a mean kind of way, but they're a little like lost souls in the sense that they really do. They're at sea. The country's changed a lot. They're in the middle of a horrible economic downturn, which has probably affected a lot of them personally. So they follow this guy who is like Father Coughlin from the 1930s. He's a racist, he's a hate monger.
Howard, hold on a second.
Yeah,
hold on.
I think this guy's basically a hate monger.
We must be better than what we've allowed ourselves to become. We must get the poison of hatred out of us, no matter what anyone may say or do. No matter what anyone smears or lies or throws our way or to any American's way, we must look to God and look to love.